and I am so happy. If you can't tell, y'all, I am so happy to be here with you for the very first Let's Talk Tuesday of the year. That's right, y'all. We have made it 5 days already into the year 2020. If you can't tell, I wanted to bring the sparkle and all the pizzazz here on our very first Let's Talk Tuesday and wish you a beautiful, happy, and prosperous new year. Today, our talk this evening, because I'm recording it tonight, I wanted to talk about just being patient with ourselves. You know what, as we started to reflect at the end of last year, the very last Talk Tuesday of last week, we started to talk about reflection and how we can reflect on what God has done, on the goodness of God, everything that we went through last year, what happened last year. And today I want to say, now as we are going into this new year and as we are here in the new year, that we be patient with ourselves, that we're patient with how we are starting a business or being with in our marriages, with our children. Sometimes, y'all, I struggle with just trying to be perfect in everything. So I print my hair, make sure my hair is good. I gotta make sure my makeup is right. I gotta make sure that I'm articulate and that I'm saying all the right things. I've gotta make sure that I'm smiling all the time and not giving myself enough margin for error. Am I the only one? Does anyone else struggle with that? So this year, I want to encourage us to think about and think on ways that we can be patient with ourselves. That y'all, we don't have to be this perfect robot or this plastic model. You know, we are real human beings. And sometimes we fall short. The Bible says that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We all have flaws. We all have issues and things that we can continuously work on. So I know for me personally, especially in my marriage, I give my husband grace and understanding, and I'm patient, and we're learning this thing out. We're trying to figure some things out and make sure that, we are in sync, and I know that takes time. But as I was thinking about that, I also need to display that same grace, that same patience, that same kindness to myself. That as a new wife, I won't have everything always together. There's still new dinner recipes that I still need to learn. Even when it comes down to just being patient as Sister Talk grows. You know, the best advice I got was from a young lady who, I don't know if she wants to share her name or not, but she has a podcast, and we were talking about how she has just flourished during that time. And she told me the best advice that she gave me was in last year. And she said, Marissa, take your time. And that is what I'm sticking with this whole year. Marissa, take your time. And I want to display that with you and share that with you. Sis, take your time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient that this year you're going to learn some things about yourself. You're going to learn some things about how you do business and how you handle things. You don't always have to have it all together at all times. Sometimes you can wear sweatpants. And I had to learn that. I just bought my very first pair of sweatpants that I wear out in public last year. I usually just wear them around the house. But y'all, I put on these sweatpants in Target. It was everything. But I guess I'm just trying to be serious and say, we don't always have to have it all together. And this year, I can promise you that I will. But I'm going to be patient with myself, that if I fall, if I make a mistake, if I go in the wrong direction, I can be forgiving to myself. And that is, maybe it's a cliche, but it is so real. Because I'll be the first one to critique myself. And I share with y'all, after these videos, I go through and I watch them over and over again to see how I can perfect it. How can I become more articulate? How can I sit up straight more? How can I do those things? And maybe I didn't say that right. No, I stuttered there, and maybe I took too long of a pause. But you know what? We're all learning, right? And that's what I have to tell myself. Marcia, you're still learning at this. This is still new. So I hope I'm not babbling. I would just want to encourage you this week, this year, especially this week, to take time to be patient with yourself, to forgive yourself, to love on yourself, to give yourself time, to take your time. Let's talk about that. How can you be patient with yourself this week? How can you display the same grace that you displayed to your kids and your husband? How can you display that with yourself this week? So this week, we have a permission to be a little selfish. We can work on ourselves this week. So that's all I have for you today. Again, I am so thankful and I'm so excited that you joined us here on our very first Sister Talk of the year. If you haven't heard already, we are dropping our new Sister Talk apparel. That's right, Sister Talk apparel. So it is coming, it is live, it is on its way. You can start pre-ordering your items on January 17th. It is January, right? Yeah, it's January 17th. And you can look out for all that information. It's going to be on our Sister Talk page here on Facebook. I love y'all. I am so excited. We have many more exciting things coming your way this year. So make sure you stay connected with us. Make sure you like, follow, and share all the things about Sister Talk so we can connect to women through conversations. I pray God's best for you. I pray that you go in peace, that you walk with the King, and that you be a blessing. And I will talk to you next Tuesday. Hey, see y'all later. Bye.